Hey everybody, this is Tracy here for another edition of A View from Tracy's Point, and we are going to talk about the Queen's Court episode that was not to be last night. Probably one of thousands that was waiting up for 10 o'clock to roll around. I was so tired and wanted to go to bed so bad, and I was so angry that I stayed up and waited for that show to come on or for them to go live. And instead what we got was this video from T.S. Madison.
Sister, you all right?
No, I'll call you tomorrow.
You gone? Okay.
What happened to the Queen's Court?
What happened to the Queen's Court?
What happened?
What happened to the Queen's Court?
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Is you live? Is you live, whore? Whore, is you live? Yes, God, honey, this is T.S. Madison and all my The Queen's Court fans. Please make sure you're tuned in to Monday, March 19th for the return of the Queen's Court. Well, yes, baby. You don't want to miss it. Don't meet me there, bitch. Meet me there.
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is... Please note, the new number is...
So I was so confused after that video. I'm like, okay, are y'all coming back as a team? Like, I don't have a problem with them taking a break, because I think with all the drama and all the negative energy, they should take a break. But I'm like, okay, is this like a setup? Is this a plan that the two of you are going to work things out behind the scene, get things together, and then return on March 19th so we can pick up where we left off? Or are the two of y'all separating and you're going to get another host? Like, what is really going on with you guys? Because it's starting to get old and starting to get annoying, and I've been lost interest and went on to the next thing. But then today, when I logged on to YouTube, Kaya had just posted a video where she was giving her side of the story, which is why I titled this video, Kaya Gives Her Deposition, because it was an hour-long video. I was like, oh my God, what is Kaya talking about? So, I got ready for my morning walk and uploaded it to my phone so I could listen to it while I was out there walking. And basically, Kaya just broke it down as to what was going on behind the scenes. And I'll put the link in the information section below. So if you haven't seen the video, you can go and check it out for yourself. But she was basically talking about people, what's the girl? She drinks wine. Is it Wine with Tasha? But she had made, basically people that are making videos about what's going on, like Funky Geneva, where they're not, like with me, I'm not trying to take sides. I'm not, bashing anybody. I'm just basically saying, y'all need to get it together. This is what I see, as a person on the outside looking in. This is what I see going on. But I don't know Kaya or Madison to be making a judgment call about either one of them. I don't travel in their circles. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So she was basically talking about people like the Tasha chick and Funky Geneva, who couldn't wait for the opportunity, to come out and do videos, basically giving their opinion of what was going on and making it seem like it was all her fault that things had went awry. But she basically broke it down, and if you saw my last video, she pretty much confirmed a lot of what I said in my last video about they were just doing too much and it was just getting out of hand, and it was obvious that they were not on the same page about the changes that were taking place. But she went in depth, and oh my God, and I forgot to look it up, but I'm 99.9% confident that the people she was talking about was Larry Reed. It's the Larry Reed Show. I can't think of what the other guy's name is. But evidently, they had been reaching out to T.S. Madison about, how they can help them with the show, with the production, basically how they can, they have a show and they have, people that producers and the camera equipment. So basically boosting T.S. Madison's head up about how they can help them improve their set and their live show and everything. And so Kaya said that, she didn't feel good about it, and she was telling Madison, we don't need all this. We don't need a production crew. We just need to get back to what we started doing, which was sitting at the kitchen table, with our laptop, not with the laptop, but with our tablet, recording the show. But they were like, oh no, you can step this up. We can make this work for you. So she said they had been going back and forth about that for about a week, I believe. And so then Madison was like, no, I want to give it a try. And so then they invited Madison onto their show. And so she did the show. And after she came back, she was all boosted up about, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And she said that she just had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to do it. So Madison had scheduled for them to come over that Saturday, to get everything set up with the equipment and everything. And Kaya told us, say, you know what, I just got a bad feeling about this. Like, you're going all out of your way to do all this stuff just to interview Monique. Like, Monique ain't nobody big and famous that you need to be getting outside of yourself and being excited about it. And Kaya said she don't like Monique, which we already knew, and that she just wasn't about to put on airs for Monique. So she told Maddie that she wasn't going to come over that Saturday, that she could do whatever she was going to do. So she said when she showed up on Monday at about 5 o'clock, oh no, she said that Sunday night she had a dream. And I think she said the dream was about these three stooges or something. But she said when she woke up, or three strangers or something. But anyway, it was three people in this dream, and all hell was breaking out in the dream. So she said when she woke up, she was trying to figure out what the dream meant, because she rarely has bad dreams. And so she was like trying to put everything into context. She was thinking about people that, could be in trouble, like, somebody's coming after them or something. So Monday, she said she showed up at Madison's house, and it was like 5 o'clock. And she said when she walked in, it was all these people there, and the three guys was there. I'm thinking from the Larry guy and his sidekick and somebody else. And Madison had done bought all this camera equipment, and they done built this studio, but wasn't nothing working. The lighting wasn't working or anything. And so she said that, she tried to pull Madison to the side and basically say, let's save this for another day. Let's go with our regular setup, what we've been doing, because you don't have enough time to get this together. She said Madison had like a glam squad there. It was just, she was excited about what she was about to do. And she said that she just felt in her heart that this was not going to work out. And so, she was just telling Madison, get these people out of your house. Like, this isn't what it's all about. This isn't what we signed up for. And so as the night went on, things just got progressively worse. And then when they got ready to go live, the lighting wasn't working, and the people still couldn't get everything together. But Madison was like, they're professionals. They know what they're doing. And Kaya said, but how we got 300 and something thousand followers? They only got 1,000 followers. Like, why would you trust the word of somebody who hasn't reached the level that you've reached? And so she said that it was just a bad feeling. Things were going bad. Madison was just determined she was going to put the show on. And then she said she got pissed about Monique. Monique had the video rolling, and then she was saying that their video was rolling, and so Monique could see we couldn't see, like, once they ended the live the first time, we couldn't see what was going on, but Monique could see what was going on in Madison's house because the camera was still rolling. I think their connection was still rolling. So anyway, she said that Monique, was like kikiing with them on air, but then she was muttering things under her breath, and she was like trying to show Madison like what a snake Monique was, that she was allowed to continue to roll the film and not tell Madison to turn the film off. And she said, but she was even madder about the guys, the so-called production people that was going to help them put on this spectacular show, because they knew the camera was rolling, because they was rolling the camera and didn't say, you know, y'all need to end your feed, let Monique know that you would get back with her. And she was like, because if they were professionals and they cared about Madison's brand, they would have turned the camera off and they would have said to Madison, hey, you know, you don't want this to be airing live. Like, you know, tell Monique you'll get back with her, which I think I said in my video, like, why were y'all still recording? Why was Monique, you know, still going live? Like, she should have told them, hey, get offline, get yourself together. You know, I'll still be over here on Periscope or whatever. But Kaya just basically pointed it all out, you know, talking about the people that Madison surrounds herself with, and, you know, how they just don't have the best for her. And, you know, it was an hour-long video. You guys could go check it out. But my thing is this all a publicity stunt? Are they still divided? What's going on? Because the way Kaya was talking was like they're going to do the live shows that Madison talks about in her video, but they're not going to do the Queen's Court again. But the way she was wording it, she was like being very careful. So I was sitting there saying, okay, are y'all not going to be doing the online version on the Mondays leading up to March 19th? Or are you saying that you're not going to do it together ever? Like, what's really going on? So it's like, if you really listen to what they're saying, there is a possibility that, you know, once March 9th comes back, that they both will be on the show. But I know that it's a lot of negativity surrounding the whole situation, and I get exhausted and tired from negativity real quick. So they can play this game if they want to, but they're going to lose followers and lose fans, and people are just going to be speculating and putting information out, you know, making accusations, because then somebody said Kaya was having an affair with a married man. And I'm like, well, what does that have to do with the show?
I mean, this is your girl. Hey, guys. Hello, everybody. I don't know when y'all going to catch it. Whenever you catch it, just come on. This is your girl, T.S. Madison. I'm here live, live, and in color. I am the judge of reason on the hit online show called The Queen's Court. And I don't know if you guys woke up to this morning and you noticed that there was a video put out trying to explain like what's been going on with the Queen's Court and this and the other, or something, whatever came out. I just want to first start out by saying that there are three sides to every story. Kaya got up this morning and she made a video telling her side of the story or whatever, you know, which left a lot of speculation up for everybody, you know, out there to try to figure out like what's going on, like what's happening, whatever. Because the video I put up last night was very much so like, what's going on? What's this? Listen, the Queen's Court is an online hit show phenomenon. It's just what it is, and the chemistry is two queens, two people, two personalities, two forces, two types of comedic banter, you know, back and forward with each other. That's just what it is. So at the end of the day, I'm just gonna break it down. I don't know if you saw the last show that we did, the week where Monique came to the show via Skype, and we were having all these things. I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to give, like I said, there's three sides to every story. There's Kaya's side, then there's my side, and then there's the truth. Okay. I did see some of Kaya's video this morning where she was saying that, you know, that we're not beefing it up. We are not beefing. We're not beefing, bitch. Why in the fuck would we beef? People, why would we beef? Like, why would there be any beefing or any animosity towards something when we was getting money? So like, we not beefing. Now there are some issues that transpired, you know, with stuff with the show. One, I don't indulge in the comment section, you know, heavy with hate or people telling me, Madison, you're this, and Madison, you that, and Madison, you this, and Kaya's more this than you, and Kaya's more that. All that stuff comes with the territory. This is how dance groups, singing groups, this is how groups separate, because people have their favorites and they get in the comment section. It's whether you're going to fall in line and you're going to look at that stuff and you're going to, you know, ingest what they're saying or digest the stuff that they're saying. That's not my swag. Okay? I know that the show's banter is based off of two people, so therefore I was not going to go live last night because we done built up the phenomenon of me and Kaya sitting next to each other. So I was not going to do that last night. Boom, got you. Now, the thing what upsets me is that when Kaya made her video this morning, I'm not going to say upset me, I was a little bit disturbed. When Kaya made her video this morning, Kaya was, she said that, you know, she did tell her side about the production was off and production this and the other and that, which I'm not going to disagree. Like there were things going on in the production, the system and whatever. Let me lay all my faults on the line first before I start really breaking it down to the lowest common denominator. Fault one. When Monique was coming on the show, I don't give a fuck what none of you hoes down there at the bottom, up under, is talking about Monique. Monique is still an Oscar winner, Academy Award winner. She is still a celebrity guest. She is still a guest. Our show is ratchet. Monique was coming on our ratchet show, which set our show in a different level of precedence outside of everybody else that's YouTubing and X, Y, and Z. The ghetto little Facebook show that y'all host said wasn't going to go nowhere, Monique was coming there on the show, and Monique was the hottest topic of that week. So me being the Libra, because I'm going to deal with it in Kaya's world, Libra and Scorpio. With me being a Libra, I'm thinking we have a guest that's coming on our show that's going to elevate our show to a level of now we're going to be able to, you know, now we're going to be able to move in a direction that would be great for us as far as elevating outside of the couch, okay? And I said, and instead of me holding my iPad or holding my phone to try to do a interview with Monique, how about I go ahead, I bought a program where it would be picture in picture, and I and Kaya would be interviewing her. So I bought that. The program was $700. Before the program was bought, Kaya and I had discussed Monique coming on the show an entire week before. Now, what I don't like, the stuff what Kaya was saying in her video was she didn't like all the changes. She didn't like all this and the other. Kaya, don't convey to the people that the changes that went on to the show, that they were forced on you, or this was something that we did without a collective decision. Because right after we did whatever we did at the escape situation, she and I had a sit down in there at that table, and we decided that that with the comeback, the show was going to be even a bigger success. So I said, Kaya, do you know that everybody is trying to copy everything that we're doing? So what we have to do is we have to set a precedence so that individuals will not be able to just mimic us the way they do. Look at them girls over there with that on-site shit, that girl Ra Ali or whatever, and that other girl. They immediately popped up right after that, after everybody seeing the success of the Queen's Court. So you got to hit a bitch upside their head and make sure that they can't copy exactly what you're doing. You have to stand out. See, here's the thing. We're not just some YouTube bloggers, or we're not just some person that's blogging here or blogging there, roasting and gagging. We are a entity. Yes, I understand when people saying in the comment section that, you know, Kaya has been vlogging for years on her couch and this and the other. And I did see where Kaya made a post where she had been blogging on her couch for years and this and the other. And she said she would go back to doing that. But sister, both of us are a force together. As you can see, we were trending number 4 last night and we wasn't even live. So when it came down to it, maybe here's the truth part. Maybe I did say, well, I want to make the shit right so that Monique come on here so it don't be looking crazy us, because this was going to set us into another place. It's looking crazy. We holding a motherfucking iPad trying to interview Monique, and I'm trying to hold the iPad while we talking to her and this and the other. That shit is stupid. So what should have been done was Saturday, the program should have been in place. The lighting should have been in place. The sound should have been in place on Saturday. However, the Super Bowl was Sunday. Now let's be real. Sister, I love you with all the soul and heart inside of me. And you know that, bitch. We done sat on this sofa many nights. and loved on each other. You was there for me when my sister passed away. I love you. But you were not invested in emotionally in the system as I was. Girl, you showed up a whole hour before, almost an hour before we was getting ready to go on the show, and you came in like, well, you know, what's on the docket? What's this and the other? And I'm like, sister, I ain't seen you in 2 days, and I'm trying to prepare this stuff. You know, this is the biggest thing of our show. Like, we gotta take this shit serious. This stuff has to be taken serious if we're gonna move to the next level. And then, yes, I had an attitude when they came in. I did. I had an attitude when she came in. I was upset, but I was not nasty to her. I wasn't. And I pulled her to the side and say, sister, now you know you dead wrong for this shit. And everybody out there watching, y'all know how T.S. Madison is. Sister, you know what? You dead wrong for this shit, but come on, we gonna make this motherfucking shit work. I went downstairs. I didn't like the way the lights was the shit, but we were right there. We were right there for showtime, right there. And I'm like, oh my God. We couldn't get Kaya in the chair to test out the lights and this and the other. We couldn't do any of this stuff. So there it was. Boom. All this stuff just went to just collectively coming apart. And that's what happened with that. But let's be clear here. Kaya, you know I never made a decision without you and I sitting with each other. The bench was our decision. The robes was our decision. The backdrop was our decision. The flags was our decision. These things were not my decision alone. And we can't sit up here and convey to the people that that T.S. Madison forced you into making these types of decisions, because that's not the truth. That is not the truth. Now, when we were going through technical difficulties with the internet, I called Comcast. The Comcast could not come out until the same day. See, everybody out here talking about this happened. You don't know. So here it is. Comcast came out the same day. I found out that the same day that you can't have two routers in your house. What is them fucking shits called? 2 modems in your house. You can't have this. So they charged me $199 to do all of this stuff, to put another system in. But if you were here, if Kaya was here, if y'all had been here those days, you would have known all of the things that was going on behind the scenes before we walk in and say, situation. Yes, I was upset with production as well, because I felt like that there were things that production, I had communicated with the people that introduced me to the program and this and the other. Also, for you bitches out there that was talking about we weren't getting no money, listen, we had sponsors that were paying thousands of dollars for us to sponsor their show or sponsor their product on our show. So with that being said, how the fuck do I look like every week holding up a product that's falling all over whatever? This program that I purchased allowed us to run the consumer's product through the advertisement, which would be no break in the viewers in the viewing, and it would have ran smooth, and the consumer would have been happy, and the sponsor would have been happy. Everything that I tried to do has been tried to be betterment for the show, to elevate us to the next level. When I watched Kaya say that she would go back to her couch, I'm like, well, Kaya, that's not the dream. That's not our dream. That's not the dream that you and I both discussed. That's not the dream that you and I both sat down and discussed. That's not what we were conveying to each other. And then, I'm sorry that I'm an avid, devout business person. I saw several bloggers out there talking about that they were going to try to take over our name and this and the other. I trademarked our name. I took control over the Queen's Court, the domains for all that stuff. I'm the business side of it. I'm not just sitting on the sofa reading and roasting. We're going to make money for this shit. I'm not going to be sitting up here trying to be enemies to people out there in the world if I'm not going to be able to make money from the situation. And that's just what it was, you know. Now, I'm here in a position to where Kaya and I will be doing live shows, the live Queen's Court shows in the cities that we're in. Live Queen's Court shows in the cities that we are booked through. So then you people, the fans, want to see us every Monday. Kaya, I love you down. You blocked me Wednesday morning. I'm on the set of Star, and I had to find out that I was blocked. And I'm looking at somebody write me and say, bitch, you unfriended Kaya, you blocked Kaya. I was like, what are you talking? Because when Kaya left the house, she told me she was going to call me. I haven't spoken to Kaya in a week. Kaya and Gio have been communicating with each other because we have business that we have to do with each other. And two, I love the bitch. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all saying in the comment section down there. I love the bitch. I love her. And that's just what it is. And for y'all that saw me cry or heard me cry on Monique Periscope, I was not crying because of defeat. I was crying out of frustration because I just wanted it to be right. I wanted to take a product that's a phenomenon to the people to the next plateau. That was my fault for not testing the equipment. The equipment situation was my fault. With the production stuff, it was my fault. All that was my fault to an extent. And then when Kaya was taking to social media, you know, posting in the comment section or whatever, I was like, why are you doing this in the comment section, sister? Because nobody don't know nothing about what's going on until now. Right now. Why are you in the comment section? Why do I have to find out this is the way that you feel in the comment section instead of you calling me or texting me or writing me? I ain't did nothing to you except all we did was make fucking money. That's all we've been doing is making fucking money. Making money, bitch. And if y'all think we weren't getting no money, you are fucking crazy. The Queen's Court was getting money and gonna continue to get money. Believe that. Believe it. Believe it. Yes, when it comes down to something, I might be, because I'm an avid business person or because I'm a visionary with stuff, that things might not run perfect. And I understand that stuff might not run perfect, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, bitch, the show got to roll. And I know a lot of people were mad at her because they said she dipped out on me. She did this and other on me. She didn't. Kaya works off of energy, vibration, feelings, and stuff like that. That's the way she works. I don't work that way. I work off of, it's either sink or swim. Bitch, I used to be a hooker, a hoe, a slut, a prostitute. I walked the streets. I done all these things that happened in my life. And I made a post which stated that and said, I will get up from this. Bitch, I used to get robbed 2-3 times out of the night and still had to get back on the motherfucking block, bitch, because the bills was due. And like I said on the interview before, if when I was getting fucked one night on the street and the monkey niggas came out the fucking tree and didn't kill me, entertainment business is peanuts compared to the hard knocks of what I done actually been through. And all of that street shit let me know that, bitch, I was going to be a super successful business person, because at the end of the day, I'm going to go all the way to the end. Kaya and I have the perfect banter with each other. We have the perfect we are comedic geniuses. We are marketing geniuses. And that's just what it is. The show will return. For all of you who feel as though that y'all have defeated the girls, bitch, you're crazy. Kaya might be having a diva moment. I might be having a diva moment. It might be what it is, but bitch, we ain't gonna let you hoes win. You can believe that. One, I ain't had no motherfucking issue with Kaya, bitch. I love that bitch. Even with, first of all, both of us, she and I took a chance with her following that may not like gays and trans, and my following that didn't like Kaya's banter or Kaya's ethics. We took a chance on both. We pushed all that to the side, and we came together, and we made two powerful alliances that's unshakable with whatever you may say. We were trending last night around the world, bitch, with people that were all over television. We're all over television. We were trending. We're trending today. So at the end of the day, like I said, there are three sides to every story. There's Kaya's side, there's my side, and there's the truth. Truth is, I'm a consummate advocate professional, and that could have gotten in the way of that. Two, I'm not going to let a bitch come in and take nothing from us that we sit and work together for, gonna take nothing from us and then package it up as it is for our own. So of course I'm gonna swoop in on the business side and I'm gonna protect our brand. I'm gonna protect that. Kaya might not have been thinking about it that far. I don't know. But bitch, this is where the company of two comes in. One balances the other one. And that's how it is. Bitch, the Queen's Court is Kaya and T.S. Madison. That's just what it is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on Friday, February 17th, T.S. Madison, bitch, and Kaya motherfucking the Thug Missus will be loud, live, and in color in Washington, D.C., bitch. And on April the 27th, hear me clearly, T.S. Madison and the Thug Missus will be loud, live, and in color in Jacksonville. Hear me fucking clearly. We will be doing those things, bitch, because we love each other and we love our fans. And on Monday, March 19th, the Queen's Court will reconvene. And there you have it. I love you. I love you for real. Bye.
I just think that they had a good thing going on. Don't let social media ruin that for you. And hopefully when they come back, she was saying how she was talking to Madison about the changes that they were making. It was like, listen to the people. The people are saying that they don't want all this. You're just doing too much. You're investing too much. She was talking about how they used to do the live call after the show. You know, like the show would end, then they would do the live call, but it would all be on the same video, or they would come back up on Facebook. But then I guess somebody told Madison, do two different shows. So do the live on Facebook, then go over to Instagram to do the call-in show, and how she didn't want to do that because they were losing people once they switched over, because not everybody has Instagram. And she was just pointing out things that made sense. You know, it made sense to me, like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, you know, y'all just not on the same page, and they really need to get on the same page. But they're going to be on a live tour for the next few weeks. Madison's going to Australia. I think the closest they're coming to St. Petersburg is Jacksonville. And it just ain't that serious for me to be getting in my car traveling 4 hours to go see them. So if you're at the Jacksonville show, can you do Periscope Live or Facebook Live or something, and then tag me in it, Tracy L. Darity. Tag me in it so I can watch it. But I will be traveling to Jacksonville. And I'm also not going to be really following this situation. If I remember on March 19th, to tune in, I will. But other than that, I'll be done forgot about the Queen's Court, T.S. Madison, and Kaya by then. And then I always shut down my social media for Lent, which starts tomorrow. So I was like, it's a good thing. Like, look at God. He wants me to stay committed to my shut down of Facebook. And I don't have to worry about, sneaking to look at the show. But they aired live on YouTube last week. It was on last couple of weeks. It was on Facebook Live and YouTube, so I could look at it on YouTube. But it's a distraction I don't need as I'm going through Lent and trying to refocus and regroup and concentrate on things that I should be doing. So that's it, guys. Just wanted to fill you in, give you the link to Kaya's video if you want to check it out. And just to say that Kaya gave, y'all wanted Kaya on the docket, and so Kaya came in and gave her deposition. And so let me know what you think about these new developments about them putting the show on hiatus until March 19. Are you going to be tuning in once they come back? If they don't come back together and T.S. Madison has picked up another co-host, will you still watch? Kaya also gave the history of how the Queen's Court began and everything. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, if you're going to hang in there with them. If not, if you don't even care one way or the other, rate the video, subscribe to the channel, and until the next time, I shall talk to you guys later, and happy Valentine's Day. Mwah. Bye-bye.